dream come true.
In that opening quarter for the Heat, they scored the last 10 points of the quarter. They take an 11-point lead into the second period. Herro, Jaquez, Drew Smith, Pelle Larsson, Kel'el Ware. They ended the first quarter. They opened the second quarter. Tyler back to Jaquez with a shot clock at 4. Larsson. Ooh, 2 to shoot. Herro knew it. Oh, delivered. A triple under shot clock duress. He's got 8 points and a pair of 3.
Tyler, the All-Star, just drops one from the sky.
13 unanswered points for the Heat. The sky hook bounces off to Jaquez. Herro gets a nice screen from Jaime. Return to screener. And it doesn't end up well, but it was set up perfectly. Jordan Miller, the former Hurricane. We get a late whistle from the crew chief, Mark Davis, with bodies laying all over the joint.
Calling it on Jaquez Jr. here. Let's go back to this Tyler Herro play with the shot clock at 0.2 or 3 seconds, able to get that one up. Serious range from Tyler on that, as the defense thought they had the Heat stymied.
Let's pause for a word from Hyundai.
Sick car, man.
Can I charge my phone? Can I get the Wi-Fi, please?
Let's put it in sport mode.
Loaded with features for everyone. How it should be. The Hyundai Elantra.
By the way, I should never second guess a graphic when it comes from our truck. The 7 blocks. What was it in the first quarter? It was six blocks for the Heat, so that was the 3rd best shot blocking quarter in Heat history. The Heat had 2 7-block shot quarters, a second quarter against Washington in 2024, a 4th quarter against Brooklyn. And that was in 2025. My bad. Truck, you were right on. Here's Drew Smith on a pull-up and knockdown. 5 points for Smith, a 14-point lead for the Heat. It's a 15-2 Miami run. Chris Paul into the game. There's Miller with an air ball. Zubac with a rebound. Originally, the Heat were charted for 7 blocks in that quarter. They took one away. Zubac, the cutting Miller, and he gets fouled by Tyler Herro. It's a 2nd foul on Tyler.
Good cut there by Miller, and Zubac rewards him, able to pass out of the double team. Miller will go to the line here for 2.
25-year-old Jordan Miller, the 6'5" swingman in his 3rd NBA season, played at the University of Miami after a stint as a George Mason Patriot. He was a terrific player on Jim Larinaga's 2023 NCAA Final Four with the Hurricanes. And his 49th career NBA game with the Clippers. Averaged 4 a game, 4 points a game in 37 games last year. He's on a 2-way contract. He's also playing for the San Diego Clippers in the G League, but John, they like him. He's an excellent perimeter shooter, as fans of Coral Gables already know. Well, Miller gets a couple free throws. Yep, he's 4 of 4 at the line tonight. Here's Jaquez. Bounces off down to Zubac. 12-point Heat lead. Chris Paul is in the game for the Clips. Oh, that's a nice looking finish for Miller. Jordan Miller off the bench for 6 points in just 3 minutes.
Yeah, able to get to that left-hand finish. Has some great length as he's attacking the basket at 6'5" there to finish.
Jaime for 3. Bounces off, and the rebound again to Jordan Miller. Here's the 40-year-old point guard, Chris Paul, setting up Leonard. And a late whistle and a blocking foul on Jaquez.
Such a tough call right there. Wow. Let's see here. Jaime putting that left hand out, and that's why Leonard's going to get the call. Had good position in front of him, but Kawhi Leonard, he gets to that line effectively, just like James Harden does. He's first right now in the entire association in free throw percentage. He is shooting 98% right now from the free throw line. Let's see if I can give him the broadcaster jinx on that right now.
Let's see if that does indeed exist. By the way, this will be the Clippers' 15th free throw of the half. Oh, close shot, close. 15 free throw attempts for the Clippers. Not a single free throw attempt yet tonight for the Heat. Unusual. Larsson drives past Miller and draws that foul. That's the first foul of the quarter, just the third foul of the game on the Clippers. Sixth game off the bench. John, doesn't really matter for him whether he starts or comes off. He's going to bring energy, defense, and that gritty style and athleticism every time he steps on the floor.
Yeah, started 15 straight at one point. Really, I thought fit in so seamlessly with the starting group, but to your point, really brings it one way or another. Coming off the bench, starting, it doesn't matter. You know you're going to get a tremendous effort from him, and defensively, you know, tied for second in the league with most drawn charges. So he's not afraid to throw his body in there and mix it up.
Got 6 charges drawn. Jaquez out for Miami. Wiggins is back. Chris Dunn comes in for the Clippers, and Miller sits down. Now, those were the first 2 free throws taken by the Heat in this game. Puts Miami up by 10. 9:24 left here in the second quarter. Look at G. Smith defend Chris Paul the length of the court. Kawhi Leonard drives by Wiggins and finishes that time over Ware. First field goal made on his 4th attempt.
Yeah, had to go up super high there. Had to alter that shot. Was above the box because of Kel'el Ware running him down.
Well, Leonard with the steal, took it away, sets up Chris Paul, who goes back to the veteran Nick Batum. Paul finds Batum for the 3. Nice looping pass for Batum's 26th triple this season. Batum in his 18th NBA season, originally from France. Ahead by only 5. They were up by 13. Kel'el on a jump hook. And Zubac comes down with a rebound. Ware a very quiet 0 for 2 with 4 rebounds since coming in. That's Paul. That's short, and here comes Wiggins. Clippers have 4 defenders back. Oh. And Wiggins threw it away. Leonard with the steal, but the Heat bailed out with a Clippers foul.
Yeah.
8:12 left in the first half. Heat's 13-point lead down to 5. That's Drew Smith. And Zubac, both hands on his 5th rebound of the half. Leonard draws a quick double from Fontecchio and Smith, and a 3-point chance for Kawhi Leonard. John, he's never hurried, never rushed, has a way of just mastering the mid-range.
Yeah, he gets around him here in the post on the help down. Fontecchio overruns on the double team. That allows him
side on the door. The defense doesn't seem to bother him very much.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing how some guys shooting the ball when they have people closing out to them or in their vicinity, they're totally nonplussed by it. And he's one of those guys, which is amazing.
He's got 7 points. He just comes up with a steal. Leonard driving in on Mitchell and finishes. Oh, what a quarter for Kawhi Leonard. 9 quick points, all here in the first 4.5 minutes of the second quarter.
And really tying the game, too. I think he's really helped shift the momentum back to the Clippers.
Bam is back in, so is Davion Mitchell, and team to 2 run for the Clippers. They were down by 13. Bam knocked it free. He goes out of bounds. They're going to get a Heat foul. Quarter, not even 5 minutes old. 3 of 3 from the field, 3 of 3 from the stripe, and a couple of steals. Miami was up 40 to 26. And Leonard makes them both. The Clippers with a 2-point lead. Mitchell pitching out for Wiggins. Yes! Andrew Wiggins knocking in a triple. He's 2 of 2 from downtown. Well, they gave him 2 on that, not 3. Here's Miller. Lobbing in for Kawhi. Spinning. Short. Zubac dunks in the leftovers. 8 points for Zubac. 2-point lead for the Clippers. Powell, quick 3. Kaboom.
There you go. Early in the clock. He's been so effective, Norman Powell, shooting it before the defense is ready. This Clipper team playing so slow and deliberate. They almost